Afrobeats just shattered country music's global streaming revenue. From Lagos to London, these infectious rhythms are pulling in millions, while Nashville's twang fades into the background. How did a sound born on the streets of West Africa outturn an American cultural giant? The answer lies in streams, spins, and a revolution no algorithm could predict. Or, Africa. A continent that pulses with life, with stories whispered on the wind and shouted from every corner. We often hear narratives of struggle, of challenges, of untapped potential. But look closer. Listen harder. Because sometimes, the most profound victories are the ones that play out silently, in the background, reshaping the world as we know it. For decades, the narrative around global music revenue has been dominated by familiar names, familiar genres. We've been told what the world loves, who holds the power. Nashville, Tennessee, has long been considered the undisputed capital of country music, a genre woven into the very fabric of American culture. But the world is changing. The rhythms are shifting. And a new beat is taking hold. Consider this, in 2023, just last year, something remarkable happened. A quiet revolution, if you will. While the world was fixated on the usual suspects dominating the charts, Afrobeats, that infectious, vibrant sound born from the heart of Africa, quietly surpassed global streaming revenues of country music. Yes, you heard that right. From humble beginnings in the late 1990s, evolving from its highlife and juju music roots, Afrobeats, spearheaded by artists like Burna Boy, Wizkid, and Davido, has not only found a global audience, but it's also generated more money. Not just a little more, but a substantial enough amount to signify a monumental shift in the global music landscape. Think about it. A genre largely ignored by mainstream media for so long, dismissed as regional or in niche, has quietly, organically, built a global empire. Each stream, each download, each sold-out concert, accumulating into a force that is now financially bigger than one of America's most celebrated musical exports. But here's the kicker. The global appeal of country music benefits from generations of infrastructure, dedicated radio stations, and established distribution networks. Afrobeats achieved this level of revenue with a fraction of the resources and organizational support. Wait, what? Why it matters now? The rhythm of Africa isn't just in the music. It's in the languages we speak, the stories we tell, and the connections we forge. And no connection is perhaps as surprising, or as powerful, as the one woven through the French language. For generations, the narrative has been simple: France is the heart of French. But listen closely. The heart is beating stronger, further south. Did you know that today, Africa boasts more French speakers than France itself? It is true. A staggering number, far exceeding any predictions made even a decade ago. We're talking about hundreds of millions of voices, crafting new narratives, building new economies, and defining a future that is distinctly, unapologetically African. The implications of this linguistic shift are profound. Consider the digital landscape. More and more African creators are producing content in French, reaching audiences across the continent and beyond. In 2023, the OECD estimated that the digital economy in sub-Saharan Africa will grow at roughly 6.5% per year. And this isn't just about consuming content. It's about creating it, shipping it, and monetizing it. Think of the burgeoning e-commerce sector, the rise of fintech solutions tailored to the needs of Francophone African markets. This isn't just about language, it's about capital. According to the United Nations, projections show that by 2050, 8 of the world's 15 largest economies will be African. And here's where it gets really interesting. Remember, we're talking about Afrobeats. The music that's taking the world by storm. Well, consider this: many of the fastest growing Afrobeats markets are in Francophone Africa. And get this. France is the 6th largest consumer of Afrobeats globally. Wait, what? So, what does Afrobeats eclipsing country music in global streaming revenue really for Africans today? It's more than just bragging rights, though we'll happily take those. It's about reclaiming our narrative. It's about African artistry shaping global culture and, for too long, the narrative has been that Africa is a continent of consumers, not creators. Afrobeats' financial success directly challenges that. It empowers African artists, builds infrastructure for our creative industries, and, crucially, want to learn more about building wealth and securing your financial future in Africa? Check out the Africa Wealth Blueprint, available for just $27 at pornoafric.com/shop.html. It's packed with practical strategies to capitalize on opportunities, just like the Afrobeats revolution. Remember, Africa's potential is limitless. Let's harness it. Double tap and follow at pornoafric for more daily truth sparkles.